got a chance to go ahead and put $5 down, and you can win $100.
Man, yeah. It's just like when I say to people, remember, they thought that if you wanted to escape from slavery, you had a mental issue. They thought you were a psycho. And she started the stream.
Yeah.
wait, we're up there.
I'm transitioning.
In her defense, she did say that. We just did what we weren't paying attention.
I didn't
hear that. I mean, hey, it is what it is. Welcome. Greetings and salutations to another wonderful episode of Gamma Blerds. We Gamma that's you live and direct from undisclosed locations. It's your boy Trey Proper. We've been gone for about 27 days. Doesn't matter. We're back at it again. If my lovely co-host will go ahead and introduce yourselves to the people out there in the Gammaverse, I guess is what I'll call it from here on out. I don't know.
The Gammaverse.
Gammaverse. Okay.
Go ahead, Lillian. Ladies first.
All right. Hi, I am Lillian, or watashi wa Lillian desu. Yoroshiku onegaishimasu. I'm your bougie auntie in many places across the internet. I game, I create content, and apparently me and my boyfriend hard launched our relationship.
Congratulations, but I thought, congratulations.
We've been on each other's social media, like in the comments and whatnot, but this is the first time we've tagged each other.
Oh, that's so cool.
Aw.
Get the hell out of here.
It's your boy, man. Boy, the king of debauchery, self-proclaimed king of debauchery over here. Big Herb here for fun and learning shit. So, yeah, let's get at
it. Rick, get that bitch off the lap. Get that bitch off the lap right now.
I did not tell her to do that. She just doesn't understand boundaries. Hey, everybody, it's Rick.
I have one of those. I understand your pain.
Go that way. Go eat your food.
Anyway, thank you guys for joining us here. We got a great show as always lined up for you. Let's get right into it. Ricky, Herb, you had an announcement you wanted to get out there or something you want to start off with?
Yeah, so as much as it pains me to say this, congratulations to the New York Knicks. They won the 2026 NBA Finals earlier this month, and they won it in 5. So congratulations to the Knicks. And congratulations to the Spurs Hulk fan who decided, because every single person in New York City wanted to be dickheads and start fighting people because they're wearing Spurs gear. He went Incredible Hulk and just started beating niggas left and right. And to the point to where the police actually had to guard the Knicks fans from getting their ass kicked. So salute to you, sir. Fuck New York.
Can I just want to time.
Sports-wise, not actually people. Sports-wise. I hate everything New York sports-wise.
New York has too many people for us to be like, fuck New York. Too many niggas in New York. No.
I don't like any of the New York sports teams at all. And I stand 10 toes down on that.
They wear Timberlands. They're not mobile. Anyway, I just want to say 2 things about that. One, that dude was wearing a Dennis Rodman jersey, and if you know anything about how long ago Dennis Rodman played for the Spurs, he was out there just looking for a fight. Like, he wasn't a Spurs fan at all. He was just there looking for conflict. Number 2, I'm sick of New York winning. Right? Ever since they elected Zoran Mondani, they just been winning, and now they won a damn championship. No. I'm tired of it. I'm jealous, and I don't want to be jealous in New York because they got all them rats.
Oh my God, you foosball watchers! You're just
we said what we said.
So full of passion. I mean, just let the people have some fun. Let them enjoy themselves. It's been how many years since this has been a thing in New York?
No,
since they won a basketball championship, 53 years.
And when was the last time the Wizards won a basketball championship?
Yeah, none of us were born.
We don't
the last time they
do. We weren't born the last one. They ain't 50. We ain't 50 anything right now.
No, like it was like 1978 or 79. God, damn. None of us were born.
Still the Bullets at the time.
Yeah.
They became the Wizards in our lifetime. So
like 2000.
Yeah. And as far as, I mean, at least you still got football. You still got football because, no. Last time the Commanders won anything,
93.
They were
91. 91. 91.
Yeah. So I understand.
I was 6 years old. Yeah. Fuck New York.
I get it.
Sports
But speaking
teams,
of
all of them.
speaking of Democratic Socialists winning, they've been winning across the country apparently. Correct, Rick?
Yeah.
They've been gaining steam for sure.
They are definitely gaining steam to the point to where Mike Johnson came out and it's just like we have a bunch of these Zoran Mondani clones all over the place popping up. And they're talking about it as if it's a bad thing, like Zoran Mondani didn't get rid of a $12 billion deficit in a few months, or they've got free buses for everyone. They have free transportation. They have the statewide, what is it, or citywide child care. You know what I mean? Like they're talking about these things like it's a bad thing. Like sticking to the status quo hasn't gotten us to where we're at this point. But no, there've been a couple of Democratic Socialists winning in other states around the country, or excuse me, other cities around the country. I believe Seattle. I don't know that person's name right off the top. I think somebody has pulled up.
I put it in the
Katie will. Got it. Sorry, my phone turned off, and
it's okay. You're
but yeah, Katie Wilson won in Seattle. Denise Lewis George is also won in the primaries in DC. And so, but she's also running up against a former classmate of mine, Robert White, who went to Archbishop Carroll. Y'all don't know. But anyway, but I mean, listen, and at this rate, I'm not for status quo Democrats. I'm all for Democratic Socialists. If all of them gonna get things done at the clip that Zoran Mondani is doing, so I mean, yes. The status quo Democrats have gotten us Cory Booker. That says enough. That says everything right there. They've gotten us Cory Booker and what's the dude in Pennsylvania? Because I hate this. Oh, fucking John Fetterman.
Fetterman, yeah.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like that's what the status quo has gotten us. So maybe we need to get on board with these Democratic Socialists.
Whenever anyone speaks positively about John Fetterman, I'm watching them even more closely because that man is not a good man.
He's the senator that wears a hoodie. That he says
and he wears a hoodie. He had a stroke as soon as his term started, etc., etc. He's on the ticket as a Democrat, but he's been a Mar-a-Lago a whole lot for somebody who's a Democrat.
So much. He literally gobbles that orange dick.
Wow. Okay.
I'm surprised he doesn't have spray tan around his mouth.
I mean,
so is he also planning a trip to Argentina?
I mean,
I don't think so. I think his
anybody want to pick up that ball that I'm passing out there. Trying to transition to stuff that I have not been paying attention to, so I'll be transparent about that because I have not been focusing on anything political for the last month, actually longer than that, because I just don't care at this point. I'm so disappointed with the way our fucking society is going. But somebody put on
real quick. I'm sorry. I have to divert from that, right? Because something just happened here recently in Maryland that like goes into that attitude and that mindset, Trey. I'm sorry. I hate to have to call you out like this, but like there was elections on Tuesday, right? Yes. The 23rd just passed, right? Mm-hmm. Do you know what the voter turnout was for Maryland?
Very low, but I did vote.
31%. 31% of people. And I get what you're saying. I understand that you like it's a lot and it's constant and it's overwhelming at times. But like I feel like a lot of times is if you're people that are aware, that's kind of the burden that you have to bear, because you have to continue to spread out these things and spread out this knowledge to these people. Because it's important for people to show up, right? Because now in the 5th district, we got fucking Adrian Boafo as our congressional representative, right? Yeah, and that sucks. You want to know why that sucks? Because Adrian Boafo is bought and paid for by both the tech sector, which includes people who we're about to talk about that are moving to Argentina, and also Adrian Boafo has accepted $5 million in APAC money. They won't talk about it on the news here in America or in the local news, but it's all over the APAC websites. So everybody's been up. We've been up in arms about we don't want data centers here. We don't want data centers here. But we just elected, because nobody fucking showed up or failed to do the research. We just elected a motherfucker who's going to put a data center here, like whether you want it or not. Now all of the protests and all of the meetings, all of that shit. Now it means nothing because no one showed up. So again, I get what you're saying. I understand. It's exhausting. I wear it on my fucking face and on my shoulders all the fucking time. But at the same time, this is how we get to where we're at. This is how we got fucking Trump for a second time, because people refuse to read and because they're so just indoctrinated to white supremacy that they can't let go of their social norms. And now, because everybody's so fucking exhausted, now it's happened to us again on a more localized level, on a level that now it's really going to affect everybody's lives. Like, you think you weren't affected now, or you think you weren't affected before and you could just go on and live your life. Oh no, shit's about to get real fucking tight, especially here in PG County, Maryland. Sorry, but that's something I've been thinking about it since the election the other day. Also, did you know that if you aren't a registered Democrat or Republican, they make you vote provisional? I know that firsthand because I'm not a registered Democrat or Republican. I'm an independent, and I had to vote provisional. Do you know what that means? That means that my ballot was not counted at the same time as everybody else's. I had to be pushed off to the side and counted after the fucking fact. The system is so fucking corrupt, and I get it. I know it's terrifying to talk about. It's exhausting to talk about. But please stay attentive to this shit, guys. This is how we get. This is how we get out of it, by staying attentive and staying vigilant. If not, they end up fucked over. I'm sorry, Papa. I know I'm yelling that.
No,
it's,
dude. This, like we said, this is a soapbox.
No, this is
I was talking to the dog.
This is a worthwhile conversation, because like that's not something a lot of people realize. I have to change my voter registration because I'm also registered as a independent, and I've been registered as a Democrat, like as an independent, for years now. But the problem with registering as an independent and wanting to vote for the Democrat Party is you don't get to choose the Democratic candidates.
Mm-hmm.
That's the trade-off. It's like, yeah, I'm an independent, right, blah 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 blah, but you don't get to choose what the other parties do with their candidates at all, and that's insanity. It is unfair, but like that's why I'm looking at changing my voter registration so I can choose candidates that actually make sense.
Right.
Yeah. I understand perfectly. I did vote. I just didn't know what the felt like. And I'm guilty of it too, of not knowing what the hell's going on. But at least I went. And I went because this was actually my oldest son, Trey's first time going. So it's like, you got to set the example. But hey, who out here should we be voting for was pretty much what he went up there with. So
in the 5th district, I voted for Harry Dunn. Harry Dunn, somebody that Herb is familiar with. Harry Dunn is also a former January 6th police officer who was running for our congressional seat. He should have won because he's not bought and paid for. He has literally raised all his money for his campaign through grassroots, and he seems to be a genuinely good person. Like that's the one that matters. Also, like I hate the fact that I had to vote for Westmore again. But if also, I mean, just don't take my word for it. There is an Instagram page that was created. This young lady also created a website. I don't know her name off back, but it's pgvoterguide.org. Or just go on PG Voter Guide on Instagram. Like that's her page. She started her page. It lays out literally every person that was running. It lays out everything about them. Like she continues to update the page even now after the elections, but like she has all the information that you need about everybody who was running for anything in this area. So I mean,
PG Voter Guide.
Yes, PG Voter Guide. PG. Oh my God.
Guide.
I'm talking too much because my words run all up. Yeah. PG Voter Guide.
I'm following now, so I'll be more informed, and I'll put it inside our Discord. You guys can also get in our Discord to have conversations about the things we talk about during the show. But getting back on track, who the fuck is going to Argentina?
I think Peter Thiel has said he has declared he's going to be moving to Argentina. I decided to go ahead and add this to the docket because one, he's one of the four horsemen of the apocalypse as far as the United States is concerned. He's a super bad guy, super awful human who has a lot of hand in the nefarious proceedings in our country, especially present and for like the past 30 or so years. So yeah, let's talk about him. And I guess in talking about him, part of the reason he's going to Argentina was because Project 2025 may not be happening fast enough for them to avoid accountability.
Yeah, so a lot of the billionaires and the people who are behind Project 2025 and like the people who've been like Peter Thiel is the main person who is basically responsible for the uprising of JD Vance. He has funded all of his nonsense and chicanery. Peter Thiel is he created Palantir. He's part of the PayPal mafia. And he's also somebody who read the works of J.R.R. Tolkien and took the wrong messages because he's literally named all of his companies after some form of Lord of the Rings type of some type of entity from the Lord of the Rings world. But yeah, like essentially, they're kind of seeing the writing on the wall. They're seeing that their elected official is not competent enough. His brain is rotting, and he's literally not going to be able to save them for too much longer. But at the same time, it's just like they're kind of like pulling that ripcord of, yeah, let's get out of here, and like let's go to a place that won't extradite us, or that that we've built a big enough money foothold in to keep us from going against the new millennium Nuremberg trials when those come about. Again, I am an advocate for the guillotine, guys. So
Yeah, he's been saying it for the last 2 months.
Did they free that man yet?
No, that he's not going to get out. Like, even though they have no evidence, he's not going to get out. It would be nice. It would be nice. But we all know how the justice system is. The justice, like, again, people believe in police officers, but also police officers are descendants of fucking slave catchers. Like, they're not. Police don't have a. Here's a message for everybody that doesn't know. Police don't have a legal obligation to protect you. They protect property. They don't have to legally protect you from anything. Remember that whenever you call the police.
The most accurate depiction, I forget what movie it was, but some guys were robbing a bank, and a cop is sitting in his car, and he sees them getting out of the car with AR-15s and everything, and he just sees them. They see him seeing them, and he turns his head like, I don't see nothing. That happens more often than you think. Anyway, but as far as like going to Argentina, that sounds like a nice trip. Fucking go the fuck away. But we have had an influx of people coming into our country recently because we have the World Cup happening here. It's happening here in 2 other places, right?
It's here, Mexico, and Canada.
Yeah.
United States, Mexico, and Canada.
Yes, so they're traveling. So, they're going over. Yes.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Just about. Yeah.
LA. I know it's LA, LA, Kansas City, Atlanta, New York. I'm sorry, yeah, like you said, Jersey, but they was having a parade in New York. Yeah, pretty much all of that, and every single person who's come from different parts of the world decided to come out and try American food, and they're getting close to being diabetics in about, give or take, if they stay here any longer. Yeah, so I mean, I've seen some where a Japanese man decided to go to, I believe it was a Texas Roadhouse, and had a steak for the first time, and thoroughly enjoyed it. I've seen people from Africa come over here and try fried chicken for the first time, and just like, oh my God. And I think Rick said in the pre-show, where people were trying to go ahead and take a ranch back over to their foreign country. So, and TSA turning them down, saying, stop bringing that shit to the airport. So yeah, all of this is happening. So
it's a wonderful moment of cultural sharing that's happening, and it's absolutely outstanding.
Yeah. See, I said, oh, I'm sorry. One last thing I seen. I don't know if it was recently or if it was a while back, but it was definitely the first time I seen. It was 2 guys from France, I believe, came over to try soul food for the first time, and they were about to eat ribs with forks and knives, and the guy that was sitting there was like, "No, put that shit down, put it down, use your hands and bite into that shit," and they just started crying. And it was like, this is amazing. This is this is what I live for.
So what state do you think people are having the most fun in right now, or have had the most fun in right now when it comes to food and whatnot?
It has to be Texas.
Yeah.
I would say between Texas, Georgia, and LA, depending on what kind of food they're getting into.
Yeah,
I'm going to say the people that are having the most fun right now are the Scottish and Irish that are going to Boston right now, because they literally drank. They drank them dry. Yeah. They had the most fun. They drank when you have nothing left but fucking Zima. Like, yo, they're having.
Oh, they still make that shit?
when the Sam Adams Brewery sends out a panic alarm saying we have nothing left, they got it all. We don't have shit. Like they drank everything. And then the video of the scotch just came. We came in for 1 pint, and then it turns into 17. It's like, oh my god, like what the fuck? What are you doing?
They're in full force.
But no, I'm sure.
Used to stronger beer.
I'm sure. Right. So much stronger. But again, I'm glad they're having a good time. I saw the Japanese eating barbecue in Texas, but I just want to say this. I'm glad that we finally get to stick it in the UK's ass, because the UK is always online talking shit about our food and all their fizzy wickets and their brickle brackle and their toast humphreys, whatever the fuck, or talking about how putting beans and tuna on a baked potato is good. Now you came here and got some real food, and then also y'all talk shit about how big we are as Americans. Now you see we ain't big for no reason, motherfucker. This shit is good and it's addictive. Y'all gotta slow down. Y'all motherfuckers is having coronaries on the plane back across the pond. Or no. I saw one guy. He's a British guy. He went to HEB in Texas. If you've been to Texas, for everybody that lives in this area, HEB is a grocery store. Like, take Wegmans, Harris Teeter, and a Whole Foods and jam it into one and make it Southern and make it Texas coded. And that's what HEB is. This guy went to HEB and he got a seasoning and took it back, and he was making steaks for his family that didn't come over here. And the looks on their faces after they ate these steaks, like he put just a little bit of the seasoning on. It was one of those seasonings that's like a mix of salt, pepper, and garlic, just all together in one. It's like he made it for him, and like his dad started crying. He's like, "This is the greatest steak I've ever had in my life." He's like, "Why haven't we been cooking like this?" I'm like, "Fuck this bottom bitch ass seasoning." Like, goddamn, I would hate for me to give you one of my seasoning mixes.
Bottom bitch ass seasoning. I need that on my barbecue apron. I need that on my barbecue apron right now.
I'm just like, fact, get out of here with your
bitch ass seasoning is gonna be our first merch for Gamma Blerds.
Bottom bitch ass seasoning.
Bottom bitch ass seasoning.
Yes, we need that. We need that on aprons for because we about to
make that a clip. Again. Make that a clip.
Absolutely. Real quick, checking out some of the comments over on YouTube. Horace says you didn't have you say that, but you didn't have to drive near Boston recently. You're absolutely right. I'm not taking my black ass up there. You enjoy that trucker life, sir.
I'm about to say cutting through all of those oceans of piss from all of the Scots peeing on the streets.
Yes.
Oh, also, if y'all haven't had a chance to look up a video of people of Europeans coming over and finding that slide in Boston, those are hilarious as well.
Oh shit! I haven't seen that. You know what else
we need to talk about?
What's that?
The Europeans couldn't beat the heat. They were crying. It's not even hot yet. They were dying.
So used to being raining and shit over there.
No, so I saw videos of the soccer teams actually, of the football teams actually training. And like it was like 81-degree weather, and they're like on the sideline with their shirts off, and people are pouring ice water on them, and they're like breathing all heavy. And it's just like, bitch, this ain't even like, what are you talking about? This ain't even bad. Like this, we haven't even got to August yet.
Exactly. We're not even in July yet. We're not even in mid-July yet.
It's been a mild summer so far. We haven't hit triple digits yet.
It's been a fairly weak summer, and y'all out here passing. Listen, the Swedes were about to die.
Oh, I bet.
Bring my sword.
So,
bring me my sword.
That's hilarious.
I know what he's transitioning to.
Yeah.
You know, but y'all keep talking. Y'all got muted before.
Yeah, I mean, it's just
I mean, I guess we about to transition into because sword is. Trey is asking for his squire to bring him his weapon. We're going to transition to something that he's been very, very proud of. I mean, listen,
thank you.
You got to get your sword squire into the gym.
He was struggling. He could not pick this thing up. So
it's so heavy. It's so heavy.
This ain't brought it to me. It's a push-up or something. Anyway, for those of you who follow me on social media, you know that recently when movies dropped that I was extremely, extremely happy for. None other than Masters of the Universe. Yes. And motherfuckers, if you saw him on social media, I absolutely took the sword with me into the theater with all my children. I do not care. I looked the dude in the face and I told him, I have tickets for 6. Let's go. And he didn't say anything to me. But anyway,
why would he? Why would he? You brought
it
up
was on my
fucking
back.
blades.
I didn't threaten him. It was on my back. But yeah,
Sure
I held the magic sword aloft. I can't hit my ceiling, and I said the magic words. I have the power. I'm not going to scream anymore. But yeah,
No, Trey. Say it like you're supposed to.
I'm not, because she just told me not to do it. She's over there in the corner telling me not to scream at the top of my lungs.
I'm so glad that you live in PG County and not somewhere else, because if your ass would have came into a movie theater with a sword scabbard on your back, like they'd have let you in, right? Yeah, St. Mary's, they'd have let you in, and then they would immediately would have called the police.
Cops would have been called. Cops would have been called.
But PG County, we know this man.
PG County,
this is a Tuesday.
I was in Laurel. They give fuck, but it was on my back. It was absolutely on my back like this. So, but I thoroughly enjoyed. I was actually pleasantly surprised by the movie. I made the kids watch the 1985 Dolph Lundgren movie before we went, so they can get an idea. Laura and Trey were like, "What the fuck are we watching? Why are we watching this? This is so corny." And then they got into it, and they were like, "It's corny as hell, but it's good corny." Like, I know. It's amazing. And now we're going to go see the modern version of this, because I grew up on this and it's my favorite superhero from when I was 6. So leave me alone. Let me have my nostalgia moment and be happy. But as far as the movie, the disappointing points that I thought was going to be disappointing was Jared Leto. He was not disappointing. He actually was very convincing as Skeletor. And I dare say...
Can I butt in real quick?
Yeah, let me just say I'm forgiving him for Morbius, but go ahead.
I'm never going to forgive him for his off of film stuff. But also, he wasn't Jared Leto. That's what made it perfect. Continue on.
Yes.
Just one question. Did he say the phrase?
He did not say remember. He did not say remember. But I can let it go. That's how good he was as Skeletor. He made the movie. He made the movie. He was psychotic yet charismatic and convincing in his role, he didn't have to show his face.
Right. You're right.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I'm reading it. I was reading the comments.
Waldorf
he's right.
Care.
They really
wouldn't.
They
were not there. They would say, "God damn it, boy, where I get me one of them swords?"
Listen, because we know that sovereign nations have their own rules.
Yeah, I wouldn't get my passport stamp for Waldorf to go watch that movie. That wasn't happening. But
remember the quadriplegic that shot someone is from Waldorf.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
You're right.
He lives like 5 minutes away from me. Yeah.
Forgot about that man.
Don't stop saying it. Don't tell people come. They're gonna look for you, Herb. Anyway.
I ain't too hard to find.
How dare you?
But did you guys, anybody here on the panel, get a chance to watch it? Did you guys watch the movie? What did you think?
I haven't had a chance to see it yet because I've been exceptionally broke.
Understood.
Overtime.
I went and saw it. I enjoyed He-Man. Actually, I left the cookout to go see He-Man. Trey.
Yeah.
It was very much a throwback to the cartoons. I enjoyed the fact that like the names that we know everybody by, other than Tila and Man at Arms, essentially like it was just Prince Adam because he left from Eternia as a young boy. He just came up with these names for everyone, and it's kind of like a kid's imagination type thing. So like names like Fisto and Mechanic, that's not their real names. That was just the names that he gave them. And like I especially love the character reactions when he would say their names on. Like he called them Fisto, and Fisto was like, "What the fuck? Like that's not my name." Yeah.
But you fist people. I do.
Wow.
Again, it was a really good, enjoyable movie. I wouldn't mind if they started a franchise out of it. I enjoyed the actress that played Tila. She was amazing. Idris Elba is literally just he's that player, like to make the NBA reference from earlier, he's that player that you know every time you put out there you're gonna get 20 points and 10 rebounds. Like he's gonna give you a double every time. He's gonna give you a really good performance every time. And that was just it. Yeah, exactly. And I really enjoyed him as Man at Arms, especially the little bit of a conflict that he goes through. Like I enjoyed that. The cool moment, I don't care. It's been a couple weeks, But when the new Prince Adam meets Dolph Lundgren and they like have a moment in the gym,
Yes, and he does it. He
Yeah.
I feel what they say.
good journey.
Yeah, good journey. Like,
Yeah,
oh my
like,
god.
that was a little bit of a nerd out moment for me. But yeah, like overall, I really enjoyed the movie. I'm glad they're not doing the whole dual identity thing because, like, I was having this conversation the other day. People get mad at Superman in the glasses. Literally, just tell Prince Adam to take his shirt off. It's like, oh shit, that's He-Man. Like, so I'm glad they're not doing that anymore. But no, I enjoyed it.
They kind of downsized him a little bit while he was Prince Adam, and then when he transformed, he actually started to flex. But he was swole the whole fucking time. He was swole the whole time.
They ain't downsized him. They 90s hip hopped his ass and put him in a really oversized shirt.
Yeah,
like when he was regular Adam, he was wearing a 5X button up.
Yes, but it was great. Cringer was there. Everybody was there. Orko made an appearance at the end, and spoiler alert: there's an after credits. We're going to get She-Ra. So if you don't know, after 40 years, She-Ra is his long lost twin sister. They had an animated series on Netflix, and the girls were like, "Wait, that's She-Ra?" Like, yes, He-Man came first. So my girls were saying that. But anyway, that's definitely going to be. I'm looking forward to it. I think it's going to be. I think it's worthy of a good sequel, even though it technically flopped. It technically flopped in the box office. Not a lot of people want to go see it, but I think that after people hear that it's actually a good movie, it's worth your time. As more people go search out the movie, and of course now it's out of the theaters. I think.
So it's going to be a cult classic. Cult classic.
I don't think it didn't do that bad, but
it won't be a cult classic. It's a little too strong for a cult classic. But I think it's really fair to have a conversation in today's times when we're talking about going to the movies that we also address the elephant in the room, where it's like, ain't nobody got money.
Yes.
Like,
thank you, Lillian.
Movies. I've been perpetually broke for about 45 days right now.
Yeah, we had the budget for this.
We had the budget. I couldn't agree more because these fucking popcorn buckets and shit,
dude,
they're like $50 and shit.
So
depending on which one you get.
Those are luxuries. Like, you got to think about it. Like, movie tickets right now. Like, so just going to buy movie tickets like off of certain apps. You can use Fandango or AMC or the Cinemark app or whatever. Like
$27 per ticket.
Per ticket. And then please God, don't be hungry when you get there, because just the combo for popcorn and a soda is a base level of $23. Like, what?
25 with tax.
Right.
30 if you got a family.
Yeah.
And people talking about taking dates to the movies. You are brave, because if you want to get a pizza or some wings or something like that, hey man, listen, just go ahead and put the 50 on the counter and walk away. just put the 50 on the counter and walk away. Because, I mean, like,
don't catch an attitude when they don't fill your popcorn bucket up. Like, nigga, if you don't fill that bitch up, this is $53. What the hell is the matter with you?
And I'm gonna breach this topic right now, but I'm gonna continue on through it when we get into some other stuff later on, other topics. But I need for these executives to understand that we are not an infinite money glitch, and I'll expand on that more in a little bit.
Okay.
Fair. But yeah, shit. I make sure that I go ahead and, because whenever me and Miles go, because we're supposed to be trying to go see Spider-Man next month, I'm definitely getting that big ass bucket. To go ahead, and I'm not even getting the luxury one. I'm just getting that big ass bucket. I'm gonna go ahead. Hey, give me that little spare joint. I'm fill half this shit up. That's his, and we gonna do. And that's how we eating our popcorn. That's how we end. Best believe we gonna rush. I know it sounds like a fat ass moment, but yes, I'm big backing right now. I'm gonna go ahead and finish up mine as quickly as possible to go right back in there, fill that shit up right before the movie actually starts. So yes. I get there early to go and do big back shit. I don't care. Judge me, judge your mama. So
when I tell you real quick, go ahead, get him.
No. You got it, Trey. You got it.
I'm just about to. I'm about to gush over my future wife. I am so happy that I found her and she's a part of my life because she brings a big ass purse and we can put all the snacks in that motherfucker. We go to $200 store beforehand and we filling that bitch up and then we go into the movie theater. Like fuck their prices.
Listen, you know that's why they stopped building Five Belows in their movie theaters, right?
Yes.
Right? Because you go to all the movie snacks are literally in Five Below, other than the prepared food. Like you go on Five Below, you get everything you need, put it in a big purse, and walk right in there. All right, so. But yeah, also Horace, real quick, go get some water. You don't need a Coke Classic because it's hot outside. Get some water. He put in the comments that a Coke Classic would be good right now because it's hot outside.
Anyway, moving on. Moving on, thinking about other nostalgia bombs we're going to be hit with after He-Man. That was a big one for me. But also from my childhood, we had the announcement that Batman Nightfall, they're going to do an animated movie series for the Batman trilogy for Nightfall, Night Quest, and Night's End. Are you guys familiar with those three books at all?
Not a bit.
I know Rick is. Rick, shut up. I know you are. Herb?
No, I'm not.
Okay, well, I know you didn't. Anyway, let me explain to you guys what's happening. So, you all are familiar with the movie that came out with what's the guy's
Dark
name?
Knight Rises.
Dark Knight Rises, where Bane breaks Batman's back.
Yes.
So we've had various depictions of that happen before, but we've never had one of actual Nightfall happening. So this is going to be the 3-part trilogy that involves the breaking of the bat, the rise of Azrael as the new Batman, the new 90s edgy with all the sharp edges Batman coming out.
The extreme, it's extreme Batman, guys.
Extreme Batman. And then when they realized, oh, this is not selling, this is some shit, they came out with the last one, which is Night's End, where Bruce Wayne comes back after his back was broken and beats Azrael and takes over the mantle of the baddest.
Darkness is your ally.
He was a cultist who basically he believed in the Saint Demas, I think. I can't remember. It's been years since I read it.
It's basically the Order of Saint Dumas. If you played the Arkham Asylum games, if you play Arkham Knight, the last one, there's a side quest where you begin to train this guy who he has a sword, he has a red and white costume. And basically that's a version of Azrael. It's not the Jean-Paul Valley version, but that's who Azrael is. Essentially, he's a vigilante who goes way too far. He's like a vigilante who's a crazy person. And he's just like, you know what would be really good about these criminals? If I stick my sword in their stomachs. You know what I mean? And and Bruce tries to train him up to be his and they suggest him to be the replacement for Batman. And that's when you get Extreme Batman with all the blades and edges and cool tech.
If you ever want to see it, yes, go ahead, Herb.
No, I'm saying, so basically he turned him into the what's the name? Absolute Batman at this point?
No. That's Bat Brick. We're not talking about Bat Brick. But no, the Azrael Batman is if you think about the 90s where everything became extreme and it came kind of futuristic, techified or whatever. He had claws, he had gauntlets that were electronic gauntlets. He had an electric Google Azrael Batman.
He has a uni beam for some reason.
He does. He does. Like a laser shoots out of his chest. Yes, and he's supposed to be stopping bank robbers. Like, what are you doing? No, you're not fighting Superman, dude. Calm down. So, but that's what happened.
So once upon a time, somebody used to have a comic book collection that had the hologram raised cover of the Nightfall issue, where Jean-Paul Valley takes up the mantle and we get his extreme bat suit. Somebody on this panel who's possibly wearing a yellow shirt used to have that in their old comic book collection until it was lost by somebody who's not looking at the camera right now. I ain't gonna say no names, but I may have had that. I may have had an extreme collector's edition of the book that is now lost to the wind by some guy who is probably out there trying to find a new issue of Sheriff Woody and repaint it and sell it also out there. Trey. Anyway,
I got the song.
So, speaking of nostalgia, I already did that transition. Supergirl came out. Supergirl dropped. No, that's somebody did a fan art of that, but you just held up her. That's not him. You got to look up John Paul Valley, or look up Nightfall Batman.
I got
Nightfall
it.
Yeah.
And before the gasoline bath, because it's a different color after the gasoline bath. I'm giving out stuff. There's stuff that happened in this comic. Yes, that's before the gasoline bath. Yes, that is the
Why
Batman.
Does he look like Batman and Dr. Fate fucked and like merged personalities?
Listen, wait till Nightfall comes out and y'all get to hear some of his dialogue. Just wait. He's just like, Bruce, why would you give it to him?
Like, Dick Grayson is standing right there.
Dick Grayson's probably, I was right here.
He's literally in the comic. It's like, Bruce, why are you choosing this guy?
And we trust Bruce with this.
And you know what? This is why Dick Grayson left Gotham and went to whatever city that is, because he's like, you know what, Bruce just needs to be Bruce by himself right now, and I can respect that.
It's clear that you're most comfortable with other psychos, so I'm going to let you have it. I'm
gonna move out.
Like, and when they show the future tense of like what happens in the future, he always chooses Damian. Damian is always the one that becomes Batman. Not Dick, not Tim, not even Jason. It's always Damian.
Shouldn't exist. Like, I really do believe that little crumb snatcher ingrate shouldn't exist, and I might be alone on that one because the Bat fans usually really like Damian. Like, they have a hard on for this child, but he shouldn't exist.
So
let me ask you, why shouldn't he exist?
So Damian's inception or conception is sexual assault on Bruce Wayne from what is that girl's name?
Talia
al Ghul.
Talia al Ghul. And that seems like maybe I don't know people no more, but that seemed like a stretch for her character and her motivations, that she would go as far as to rape Bruce Wayne to have his child. And it's just
even in the animated series, she wanted him bad.
Everybody wants Bruce bad.
For what reason?
I'm not gonna hold you. For whatever reason, people like imagining they can be on this man's dick, and the only one he's pressed about is Selena Kyle. He's had a couple.
But that's
but Wonder Woman, like his crush on Wonder Woman is more or less part of the New 52.
Well, was that New 52? It was New 52 when that. No. She dated Superman in New 52. Before the New 52.
Like his crush on her is more so in the New 52. He's had a crush on her. They've never really dated because what are you gonna do, Bats?
He wore her ass out. That's what he did. Batman and read Wonder Woman Hecate. Anyway, moving on. Bruce got it. Okay, Bruce got it. Anyway, I'm gonna move on because I got questionable eyes listening in. I don't need them asking me questions.
I want to add this point in. There is an actual normalized version of Damian Wayne out there.
Really?
He becomes a doctor, and actually his version of Gotham is like a utopia. The DCKO event that just went past, there was a series for Batman because Batman cheated, and so Batman gets rewarded with his own series running perpendicular to the series, and it's called Night Fight. And Bruce had to essentially, the Heart of Apocalypse made him go up against different versions of his sons. He went up against a version of went up against a version of Red Hood Batman. He went up a version of a Dick Grayson Batman. And then he went up against a Damian Wayne Batman, and Damian's one had the most perfect reality. So in order to escape out of the Heart of Apocalypse, Bruce had to destroy that reality.
Yeah.
And it ended up being a night fight, a sword fight, where Damian had a sword and Bruce had that Klingon battle axe type thing, which I don't know why he has that, but you know.
And somehow, some way, he made it back. But it's just.
I'm sorry. What'd you say, Lily?
Oh, I was just saying we're not going to argue about the rationale of DCKO.
Disappointed. Yes. Anyway, move on.
Okay. So Supergirl dropped.
Yeah.
Of course, as we stated earlier, we all been kind of broke. We ain't been getting a chance to see it. I think, Rick, you saw it, right? You saw Supergirl?
I did.
Okay. So it dropped with this Thursday.
Just curiosity, because we're not going to give spoilers because most of us haven't seen it, and I really do want to see Supergirl.
Mm-hmm.
Without spoiling it, what is your take?
All right, so there has been a lot of discourse online. We're not going to talk about the chair stink brigade and them talking about Miley Alcock. Like that's
All right, so
we're not
just
we're not.
before we move along to Chair Sink Brigade, Chair Sink Brigade is the incels who literally believe that wiping their ass is gay, so they do not wipe their asses. Continue.
Yes,
We need to make a
um,
shirt about that.
that is a real thing. Yeah, I'm not. We're not going to talk about them. I enjoyed her portrayal of Supergirl. I enjoyed her at the end of Man of Steel. Excuse me, at the end of a Superman. And like this just expands on it. Again, I feel like a lot of people who have a lot of negative things to say, like people are saying the movie is disjointed. They're saying that the humor is inappropriate. Of course, they're bigging up Jason Momoa as Lobo because that's who everybody wanted him to play from the beginning. But like I enjoyed the story. It's a good story. What's happening in the story, I feel like that's why a lot of people are upset about it because she's doing the really good thing, but then also she's not doing it the way that you want. She's not. Everybody wants their heroines to be like, oh, I'm Smiley, and I'm just here to support this guy, and that's not what she is. This is the story of a strong woman who is dealing with a lot of trauma. I think a lot of people. I said this earlier. I think a lot of people miss the fact that Kal-El came to Earth as a baby. He didn't experience Krypton. He didn't experience all the trauma. Farah did not. She was almost a
She
fully
was
grown
almost
woman.
grown.
Yes. And she experienced a shit ton of trauma. There are things they don't expand on it, but there are things that she had to do on Krypton before she came to Earth that would traumatize anybody. And I feel like that's missed on a lot of people, especially people who call themselves movie critics who appear to be like again, I say this all the time. I'm too dumb for movie critics apparently because I'm not seeing things through the same eyes that they are, or maybe they're just too fucking jaded to see what's actually going on in the movie. This is a very, very enjoyable movie. And I feel like people don't get what they anticipate, what they want to see on screen, so they feel some type of way about it. But if you just go into it looking for just a good movie, you know what I mean, a good fun movie, a good fun superhero movie, like we get so jaded by shit that we just don't allow ourselves to have fun with anything anymore. And I feel like that's a lot of what's going on with this movie. But this is a fun, good movie. It's not a 10 out of 10, no, but it's a strong 7 or 8, even a low 8 in my opinion. Like I really enjoyed the movie. There was nothing egregious about the movie with me. Like the runtime is perfect. You know what I mean? Again, good action sequences. There was no looking at the graphics and just being like, oh God, this is atrocious. Also, please stop saying that the gun has jammed or that James Gunn is ruining things. James Gunn did not direct or write this movie, but also it's still a good movie. Like everything is right on par for the DC universe that he's trying to build. So
Yeah.
please, niggas that hate women and motherfuckers who chairs think, please, for the love of God, go to Bath and Body Works. If you want to use my rewards, you can use them. Get you some soap, wash your ass, talk to a woman, and go enjoy some things.
Touch grass, by the way. Yeah, that's a.
No, don't touch grass because they can't touch grass because if they touch grass, they're gonna fucking do something weird with it because everything is gay apparently. What the fuck is wrong with everybody? God damn.
Yeah.
Um, in a similar vein, it's something like what you describe is for Supergirl. I think a lot of people lose sight. They think she's Supergirl, and they think of her first as a female counterpart to Superman, and Superman is like sunshine and rainbows and shit. That is more of his
No,
personality.
Carl fuck you up.
Well, Carl fuck you up, but like they think of her, they think they see Superman and he's bubbly,
Yeah.
he's upbeat, and because she's a girl and she's like Superman, she should also be upbeat. And it's like she remembers everything. Like imagine if you had been in your home relatively happy or going through war, upheaval and unrest up until you were about 16, where all of a sudden you just had to get up and get the fuck out and take an intergalactic fucking journey that you were asleep for and you landed on a completely different world. You still retain those memories, all that pain, all that hurt, except now you have superpowers because this world gives you superpowers.
Yep.
So they speak to the duality of the two characters, and if you pay attention, like you actually see it. But then also like they make a little bit of a change to her origin story. But like I would say this origin story is on par and is just as like it's again it's trauma. she is dealing with a ton of trauma. Go ahead, Trey.
Yeah.
So I gotta ask a question. So
Mhm.
is her origin more of what we got in Absolute Superman? As far as the trauma levels, like is it more of that where we actually see what happened to everybody?
Yes,
That's what I guessed. That's what I
yes.
assumed
That was
because
Well,
that
because
is a damn good guess.
we are also in her head. Like just from what I've seen in the trailers, it seems like we may see more of her flashbacks or more of the exposition from her past that show some of the things she's been through versus just assuming it's happened. So I did assume
Ye-
there was more to see than just what the trailer showed.
yeah,
Oh yeah,
yeah,
you get a full on flashback of what happens. And I will say this, Trey, to add on to your point, it is basically like Absolute Superman, but instead of Clark just coming here and not having a point person, she
Mhm.
has a cousin who is essentially just like tracking her interstellar travel and just like, hey, pew.
Yeah.
And she's like, what the fuck, nigga? What you smiling about?
I'm not happy right
It's
now. Like,
right.
so
Right.
if you've seen so she's been depicted in multiple different medias throughout her history. Most recently they had and I told you guys to watch it when you get a chance. Hopefully you guys do get a chance to watch it. You out there and you guys here. My Adventures in Superman. They introduce her in season 2, and they show her basically being raised by Brainiac. But in season 3, they start to show her trying to integrate into human life here on Earth, and she is so Kryptonian that she doesn't understand a lot of the tropes and things that require you to be human. A lot of social cues that you have to interact with. So definitely go see that if you want to get an idea of what we may be experiencing. I know it may not be a one-to-one comparison, but it might be very close to what we've seen. Even in like the Superman animated series, where she got introduced, like I forget, she basically crash landed on Earth, and he was already an adult, established as
Yeah.
Superman, well beyond in his career, and
Mhm.
she's a younger girl, like 12, with superpowers. So we're gonna see a lot of that. I can't wait to see the movie though.
For sure.
Same here.
And Jason Momoa is just again, I'm another add on before we move on. Jason Momoa is just still in his bag from Fast and the Furious 10.
Of course, he's having fun. At this point, he's earned it. He's earned the right to have his fun. After seeing him in C on Apple TV, dude, have
He's
fun.
got
Do all your things.
he,
he got
he
Fantastic
had at
Frankie
least.
to have her first beer on camera.
Oh wow,
Oh wow.
she's doing it. She's living the best life.
She
She's
is.
living her best life. But
To
moving
mention, he had
on.
Lisa Monet, so he's one in life.
I'm not even gonna talk about that.
We're
We're not
not
even talking
gonna
about
talk
that.
about that.
But
We're moving
speaking of
on.
other powerful women in media, we
Yes.
have a new God of War that's showing up.
Yes.
God of War Laufey. Laufey is going to be
Laufey,
playing
I
the
think.
Laufey. Look, that woman over there.
Not
She is.
Luffy, Laufey.
I said Laufey. I didn't say Luffy. Anyway, that lady Laufey, she is going to be playing. She's going to basically she's the wife of Kratos. So we're seeing from what I've seen from the trailers, this the adverse of what happened after she died, the afterlife for gods. I'm assuming where she is got to fight and find a way. I'm assuming back to reality. So, but yeah, that's what I've seen as far as the trailers. I'm
Is
kind of
that
excited
what
for. I
you
haven't.
thought happened? Because I had a completely
Oh.
different understanding.
Well, this is where we can have those conversations. By all means, please tell me what you thought, what you gained from
All
the
right,
trailers.
so all the videos I've seen have shown that she's waking up like it's the beginning of her tale, and it's leading into what eventually happens between her and Kratos. Like it's a
Oh, okay.
pre-story to Kratos' story. Like we meet
Ah,
her as a god. Like we meet her, and I think the opening thing is like her fighting somebody, and then we get to see who she is as she goes into the story.
So
That's been my understanding.
so all right. So this story picks up immediately after she dies. She doesn't go. She goes to the god's afterlife. Um, and this is her basically. This is after her and Kratos have married and they've had Atreus, aka Loki. Um, but there are some bits and pieces that happen throughout the God of War 2018 and through Ragnarok to where like things happen and those questions haven't been answered, and apparently this fills in some of those gaps. Also, there is an interesting turnabout from where Kratos died essentially when he fought Thor. And like apparently there's a part that's happened in the trailer of Laufey, where Kratos died and he kind of comes to that afterlife, helps Frey out for a second, helps Faye out for a second, and then wakes back up and you know what I mean? So yeah, there's some intertwining with the stories basically between God of War and 2018 and Ragnarok tied in with God of War Laufey. I want to say this. I'm incredible. Go ahead, Eric. Go ahead, Eric.
I just got asked, was it because that whole entire scene where he kills him and then Thor brings him back? That was like a little cut. Yeah. Okay, all right.
Yes.
Okay. Makes sense.
So I want to speak directly to somebody. Actually, I want to speak directly to the leader of the Stinky Chair Brigade, who also is the leader of the Stinky Home, I Have Rats and I Still Stream for 23 hours a day brigade. Asmongold, you said that nobody wants to play as a 40-year-old housewife or some shit like that. First off, fuck you, and your teeth are as yellow as my shirt. Your house smells so bad that 3 neighbors on each side complain about the smell coming from it. Your ceiling has caved in on stream because you're so fucking gross. And how dare you talk about Deborah Ann Wool? Yes, the woman that plays Karen Page on Daredevil, her playing Laufey. How dare you? Like, you are a piece of shit, sir. Shut the fuck up. You're not even a God of War fan. Now, let me speak for the God of War fans and some of you guys who are trying to latch onto it, talking about nobody wants to play this. You guys do not understand the story. Y'all can't read. Y'all can't comprehend anything. This woman not only conquered the beast that is our favorite God of War, Kratos, but also just tell me you haven't played any of the games, because she fucking fought Thor to a standstill. Thor killed Kratos. Kratos had to, and then when you cite him again, Kratos didn't even beat Thor for real. Fucking Odin had to beat him for him. So, like, y'all gotta shut the fuck up. This woman is a complete fucking badass. Like, this is the warrior to end all warriors. Like, she is that much of a badass, and she's literally about to go through the gods' afterlife fighting other gods. Like, we've seen some gods from Indian mythology. We've seen some gods from Mongolian mythology so far in the trailer for this. Like, I'm excited for it. I can't wait to play it again. Y'all know how I am about God of War. Y'all know this shit is getting got day one, and I'm gonna beat the shit out of it. So. Yeah, like this game looks amazing to me.
Okay. All right. So we're all excited for that one. I haven't played the God of War games. I only played a little bit of the first one, but that was because I was playing with somebody else's PlayStation. It wasn't until I got a PlayStation. But I had already watched the playthroughs on YouTube, so I had no inclination to actually get into it and try to play it. Now that they have this third game coming out, this I'm going to have to get up on. Anything else on Laufey?
Well, I believe if you have PlayStation Network right now, God of War 2018 and Ragnarok are free to download. Mm-hmm. If you have PlayStation Plus, you can download those and give them a run, give them a once over.
I'm still too deep in Crimson Desert. I'm not playing. I'm just being honest, dude. I'm sorry. It's an amazing game. It is. I'm going to talk about it until Wolverine comes out. But you never know. Maybe we'll be able to play it on the Steam machine. What do you guys think? You got $1,500 to spend on the machine?
Dude, we barely got enough to go see a movie.
Bro, I pay
my so I think that answers your
making
question.
A point.
Bills.
Listen.
That's and you know what? The
a
bills
12-year-old
are like I'm robbing Peter to pay Paul, so it's like a revolving sort of situation with the bills. I pay this one, and then the next time I pay that one, and then maybe I put this on my it's a whole thing. Nobody got $1,100, $1,200 for a damn Steam machine. But you know what? You know who I blame the prices of the Steam machine on? These goddamn AI data centers that are guzzling up RAM and CPU and graphics cards. To do what? To
kill us all. To kill us all and to start making T800s. Because why are these data centers so big? Like, what else are they doing in these factories? They're clearly making T800s to kill us all.
Like, after the data centers are built, they usually have like maybe 6 people who regularly work there.
Yeah. So getting back to let's stay on point with the topic. The Steam machine. I said last time we were on there, like with the Steam machine coming out, like in the price of the PlayStation going up and Sony being evil and all that stuff, that like this might be my last PlayStation. I just want to say this is my sorry for 2026. Yeah, like with the prices of the Steam machine, like the 2 terabyte Steam machine, I believe. If somebody has the prices up, please correct me. But I believe it's $1,350 without a controller, and the controller is an additional $90. Nah, I'm okay. I'm okay for essentially. And then the thing about it is like they're telling you that it's more like a low end PC, but in actuality, what you're buying is an emulator because it's emulating Steam. You know what I mean? Like this is an expensive ass emulator. So, if that's the case, for $1,350, I'll just build a low end PC. Like at least I know it'll last me a lot longer, and really all I have to do is change out a couple parts. And if I need more RAM, I'm just going to break into the local data center that Adrian Boafo is going to build and get as much RAM as I need. I said it, and I don't give a fuck. But yeah, I'm not looking forward to that these prices of that. Anybody else?
Well, absolutely fucking absolutely.
Insulting part is dead ass like. I haven't even looked at its specs yet, but like the dead ass 512 gigabytes is fucking criminal in today's gaming climate.
Yeah,
you're higher in game like Horizon, what's it? Forbidden West, Horizon Zero Dawn. Those are 100 gig plus games.
And they're charging you $1,100 for 500 gigs. You can literally get so basically you're going to get 3 games on there, and then it's just like, oh man, you need to buy some more space, or you're going to have to delete something. Like it's essentially just a waste of time.
I went because the kids have been playing Minecraft and filling up my PlayStation with nothing but different worlds. So for whatever fucking reason, Fortnite is 100 gigs. I don't know why.
Fortnite
I still don't understand why it's 100
because it has like
gigs.
50 fucking game modes.
Yes, and it's like, what the heck? So, long story short, what I'm getting to is that I was online trying to find some memory, like an external SD card, because I'm not taking apart my PlayStation to put in a new chip in it. I'm not doing that,
right?
Because it's going to void the fucking warranty, and I don't want to deal with that anyway.
Right.
But the fact that they're $300 for 2 terabytes, what the fuck are we? What are we doing? Like, no, I'm. Without incriminating myself, I'm tempted to just get a blowtorch and go to certain centers that have data and set them on fire, because it's fucking ridiculous that we have to spend this much money just to get a little brick to save a digital fucking set of information. It makes no sense to me. Go ahead, Rick.
I have something that has absolutely nothing to do with anything, but did you guys know that if you add brown sugar to cement, it never sets? Has nothing to do with, if you add brown sugar to cement, it never sets. It always stays soft. That's just an interesting fact that I learned.
Wow. Anyway, but it's because games are going to continue to get bigger and bigger. They're going to require more space, and they're going to make it so that only the elite and only the people that can afford it can actually play the games that we support. That we have platforms that we talk about these things to on a regular basis. They're going to kill their own
about us.
But they should. They should think about it because we are the consumer. We're the reason why.
I agree with you, Trey. I agree.
Yeah. We are the reason why they do these things. So it's an asinine practice to try to do this and cut out the people that will support your fucking business.
Oh, so the problem is like a lot of these, and I said it earlier, and I said I was going to get into it here in some more topics later on, but this seems like the perfect entryway for it. These companies, like capitalism, is ruining gaming, right? It's going to it's making gaming it's making it a hobby that's almost unattainable for regular people, and that's because these essentially, like, think about Bungie, right? Bungie, they just closed down. They're closing down Destiny 2. They're trying to push Marathon, right? They're also Sony just bought them for $4 billion, and they're yet to turn a profit on anything because they're making bullshit, right? And it's because like all of these companies are everybody wants to make a live service game or whatever, but also who the hell has all that time in the world? You know what I mean? Like, for example, Lillian plays Marvel Rivals. Marvel Rivals, you have to grind that game in order to be good at it. You know what I mean? People that play Fortnite, people that play insert your live service game. You know what I mean? Like, but also they're trying to charge their nickel and dime you for all of this stuff, and essentially they look at people like we're an infinite money glitch. The average gamer is 34 to 35 years old. I don't know about y'all. I don't have enough time in the day to do all of this shit constantly. You know what I mean? Like you got responsibilities. Most people got families. You got shit you got to deal with. And like these companies are just like, well, let's figure out another way to bleed some money out of them. And the most egregious way that has come about now is recently we just had the pre-orders for Grand Theft Auto 6 go live, right?
Yeah.
And this is absolute fucking nonsense. Rockstar should be ashamed of themselves. There are two different versions of the game, right? Well, not just Rockstar, because also you people, you though watching this, whoever has gone out and pre-ordered it. Yep.
What do you mean, you people?
Exactly. Exactly what I said. You people. Because there's an $80 version. There's an $80 version of Grand Theft Auto 6, and there's a $100 version of Grand Theft Auto 6. Mm-hmm. The $100 version is the complete version of the game, which has everything unlocked and you can do and go everywhere. The $80 version, if you were someone who is looking to finish the game, who wants to complete it, who wants to do everything and all the stuff and go everywhere, you won't be able to do it because essentially they're just locking it behind a paywall. And unless you go out and get the $100 version, you're not going to be able to do it. Now, with that being said, I said the pre-orders went live on Wednesday, right? Mm-hmm. They've already set fucking records. 39 million. First off, why are you pre-ordering a digital copy? Right? They don't run out of digital copies. Also, if you pre-ordered a physical copy, the physical copy is just going to be a cover with a code in it. There is not going to be an actual physical disc, right? But 39 million pre-orders, they've already made. Apparently, this game costs $6 billion to make, right? 39 million times. Let's just go with the high end. Let's say let's go with the low end. 39 million times 80 million times 80 million. I mean times $80. 39 million times 80. Somebody give it to me, please. How much is that?
Shit. Don't ask me.
I'm gonna talk.
All right, so it'd be 3,120 with 6 zeros behind it. So that's $3 billion.
They've already made half of their money back in pre-orders.
Damn. But at the same, this is what makes them believe that we have money out here. That's what makes them believe it.
But that's the thing, though, right? Because people pick and choose what they want to care about instead of just being good consumers and searching out the best deal constantly. Everybody is going back and forth. Like again, people complain about the price of this thing. Listen, I complain about both equally. I'm not pre-ordering or buying GTA till the shit goes on sale, so I'm gonna be years after the fact. But also with the same instance, I'm not buying the Steam machine because that's just too much, right? People don't realize that rising tides raise all ships. So y'all motherfuckers is going out here buying this $80 version, this $60 version. I remember people are still complaining about games being $70 a couple months ago, right? Yep. And so now because it's GTA 6 and we've waited so long for this, which is pretty much going to be GTA 5 in a different fucking location. Because
that's all it is.
Again, they really don't revolutionize games that much as far as like Grand Theft Auto goes. And now, when NBA 2K, the next one comes out, when y'all looking around, and it's gonna be a $70 version and a $100 version, but the $70 version is gonna have the My Play edition,
My career.
That's all it is.
They're gonna lock that behind a paywall, or
they're gonna be pissed.
Yeah, or they're gonna do the same thing with WWE or Madden. But I'm sorry, go ahead.
They already have.
No, because here's the thing, because I play Madden, I play NBA, what's the name, NCAA. But here's the thing, I only play like the franchise mode. I don't go and play the extended version. We're gonna go ahead into the different realm or whatever bullshit. I just play like with my brother-in-law and one of my friends, and that's it. So somebody like me probably won't hit me that much, but I see exactly what's gonna do for every single person. I'm not paying for any add-ons or anything like that. But I understand as far as like with those other people who are gonna like they want to get the My Career tokens so they can go and build up their My Career player. So I mean, when MP comes in, hey, I need to work on my Skyhook, I gotta go ahead and pay $20 just to go ahead and give some extra stats, just so he can go ahead and do that shit. No. I completely stopped playing NBA 2K because I see all of that bullshit. I want nothing to do with it. And I mean, because I have to go ahead whenever my family goes to sleep. That's when I play my game when I'm at home. Because I have a family. I'm 40. like Rick just said, the demographic at this point, 34 and 35-year-olds are the ones who's playing. I'm 40 years old. When I'm not working overtime and I just want my peace, that's what I'm doing. I'm only playing like the little shit. But now I got to go ahead and pay the bundle so I can go ahead and just some basic shit because these motherfuckers don't want to stop paying the extra shit when you can just go and work through the fucking game. You know, it's
not.
I digress. It's not.
Until...
I remember, Rick, I'm pretty sure you played it at some point. NFL 2K5 at one point because it was rivaling against Madden. Probably still to this day the greatest football game ever played. That shit was $20 when it came out, and more people were paying for it to go and play it because the shit was better than Madden. Madden was charging motherfuckers $50, and this is in 2005.
But then the start of it all, again, I said this last night, and it's just funny because everything literally goes back to pro wrestling, right? Remember how hyped everybody was when Vince McMahon bought WCW? And everybody was just like, oh man, this is amazing. And then WWE just got shit. It was shit for a good decade and a half, right? It's the same thing as far as like video games went, because I remember the Madden and 2K rivalry as far as football goes. Then EA went and bought the license for all of the NFL and all the NBA, and now there are no more games to compete with those. And now, ever since then, all you've gotten is shitty NBA 2K, right? Again, everything is just pro wrestling. It all just goes back to like it's all that same shit.
And where's WWE playing? Where are they based out of? 2K. So we finally just started getting some decent shit in Madden, and that was 20 years ago. Like we finally just got some decent shit. But then still, like I'm not playing online with some motherfucker that's got some fucking kid that's got 10-year-old kid that's gonna call me a nigga and all that.
Well, also, I don't know if y'all know this already, but cheating has become very, very prevalent in online gaming. Yes, and to the point to where now they're cheating in NBA 2K. They're using the Cronus Zen that helps people shoot in Call of Duty. They're now using it to get green windows to shoot in NBA 2K, or to get green windows to steal the ball in NBA 2K. So now, not only are they not doing anything about the cheating, because also they're selling Cronus Zens on they just sell them on storefronts everywhere. But like now, also as opposed to the cheating, they're also trying to bleed you out of your dollar. So I mean, again, just to kind of bring this point home and circle it back and trying to like put a bow on it. Stop buying this shit, man. Just because it's out there and you care about it, it doesn't mean that you have to buy it. Let's be mature consumers about this.
Have not bought a WWE game for the last 5 years. I haven't bought one because since they've done that whole my whatever crap.
My career, yeah.
Like you can't, not even my career, but you can't get the entire current roster of the wrestlers. Because they want to put special wrestlers behind a paywall. I'm not doing it. But anyway,
you gotta pay. You gotta put $20 to play $20 to play as McAfee.
They put Stardust behind a paywall.
Like what?
Yeah.
Like no, I'm not doing this. But
wait, there's NWO and there's the
there is.
Attitude
but I'm gonna
Era.
stop you right there because I gotta pee. I'm sorry. We gotta wrap things up. So I've been dancing this whole time. But this has been a great show. As always, we have great conversations here. Please let everybody know where they can find you.
All right, I'll go ahead and go first. I am Lillian Dessou across the internet. If you would be so kind as to check out my boyfriend in his bodybuilding journey, he is the Kandarian Dagger on YouTube and Instagram. If you know what the Kandarian Dagger is, etc., etc. But anyway, the Kandarian Dagger or Lillian Des. I'm your bougie auntie. I do content, blah, blah, blah. Herb, take it away.
It's your boy Big Herb. You can find me on IG under Herbitos_way, or you can find me on my podcast, which is Off the Bench Pod. We currently just hit the 500 subscriber mark, on the road to 1,000 subs. I'm gonna keep this quick because I know Trey gotta go. What's the name? Once we hit 1,000, we're giving a free jersey giveaway. So be sure to like, share, subscribe on my channel, and follow me on Twitter and IG.
I'm Rick. You can find me on Herb's Off the Bench channel, losing debate conversations to niggas that I shouldn't lose debates to because they got puppy hair and they got more of a following online and nobody that
Puppy
follows my
hair
show.
is crazy.
I go and look at the boys there.
Stop it. Stop it.
Puppy hair.
Nah,
Stop
but,
it. Stop it.
shout out to him. I lost fair and square. I didn't lose fair and square. Just niggas didn't vote. Anyway, yes, I'm still mad. God damn it. That's where you can find me at, being bitter.
All right. Thank you guys for joining us here. We'll catch you next week.
Bye.
Peace.
Bye, y'all.